So today we want to talk about an interesting topic that has been kind of crossing our mind recently as we've been traveling this summer, and that is people we hate at the airport. We just got back from Ireland about a week ago, and we're about to leave for Italy in like 2 days or something. So there's a lot of people at the airport that are just out of line, and I think that we'd both like to express how much we dislike these kinds of people. First type of person that I absolutely hate at the airport is the one that thinks they are more special and more awesome than everybody else, and they have to be the first one on the plane, the first one off the plane, the one who needs all the space up top. It is just not okay. We are all the same. We all paid to be on the flight or upgraded to be on the flight. And we're all the same. You don't have to feel like you're better or where you're going is more important than everyone else. We are all the same. And you do not have to act like that to get better service. People don't like you. We don't like
Seriously,
you.
everyone hates you.
Everyone hates you. Like, I don't care whether you're traveling business class or not business
First
class.
or you're riding with the luggage. It doesn't matter.
We are all the same, and you do not have to act like you're special.
Because you're not.
Which brings us into our second point, which kind of goes along with people who think they're super important when they're really not.
Yeah, so every airline charges for suitcases to bring your suitcases, which is retarded. So everyone's like, I'm just not going to pay. I'll bring everything with me. So, you would think that people would bring, small, soft bags on the plane. Well, that's not the case. People bring, rolly hard suitcases on the plane that clearly will not fit.
Like 50 pounds of luggage onto the plane.
Like, what are you thinking? Like, this one lady had legit 2 rolly suitcases and, 3 carry-ons. How is that allowed? That's retarded. No one stopped her. Everyone was just like, sure, you can bring everything on the plane.
And they hit you all the way down. Lady, if you can't fit your 2 suitcases down the aisle,
then don't bring them.
Check it. They're too big. Calm down. Again, you're not special. You just need to figure it out. And they want to fight you to use your up top space.
Yeah, and I'm like, look, I paid for my seat, so I get to use my up top space. It's not for your 3 bags of luggage and your stroller and your car seat.
And your 5-pound small baby who's annoying. Which brings me to my next point about these are the kinds of people that I hate at the airport. The ones that bring their unruly, ridiculously loud, screaming children onto the plane. Like, know your 2-year-old, okay? You should be able to gauge how loud or how quiet that baby is. And if it's too loud and if it's going to annoy the crap out of people, then you need to keep it home, okay,
especially
people?
On an international flight. That's 10 hours long.
That you don't need to take your kid through security 8,000 times and customs when they're running around, tripping people, about to get run over by that little tram that's helping people who need assistance. It's not going to be funny when your kid gets run over.
If your kids can't sit still for more than 5 minutes until bring them on an international flight.
Or if you're a lousy parent and don't know how to take care of your kid.
Right. If you have spent no time with your kid, your nanny has taken care of your kid, then don't travel with your unruly kid that you have no idea how to control.
Or travel with your nanny, because when the baby, uses the bathroom 10 minutes into the flight and you just let it sit there and stink up the whole cabin and you're just being oblivious and talking to the person next to you in your Christian Louboutins, maybe you should have brought the nanny with you. Also, maybe you should have been in first class. People these days. The nerve of people these days.
So everyone's uncomfortable and angry on a flight. So, it does not mean you can drink yourself into an oblivion and be annoying to every other passenger. Hit on the flight attendants, make fun of the safety video, that when we crash, you will die because you weren't paying attention to the video.
And also, the rest of us, when you finally fall asleep out of your drunken stupor with your mouth open and drool hanging out, we don't want to hear that. Close your trap. My mom almost beat up a guy for snoring on a flight to London. It is not necessary. You need to handle yourself like an adult because remember, you are not special. You are the same as everybody else. I don't care if you paid $6 million to be on the flight or $3 to be on the flight. It doesn't matter. If you think you're that special, be taking a private jet then you can have your loud child on it and you're not going to annoy people and that's fine. but I just can't handle you, and you need to be banned from the airport.
So our flying experience would be a lot more enjoyable if there was just no people on the flight, but that's just not going to happen.
Or if all you people that fall under the categories that we just mentioned, if you just stayed home or just controlled yourself.
Or got an attitude adjustment, then.
Because I don't want to be pushed down by somebody who thinks that they're the most important person that needs to get out of the flight first. Because guess what? You are not. Nobody cares about you except for you. So you need to take care of yourself and be just like a speck considerate of other people. And that's pretty much it. Those are the people we hate at the airport. And we'll be flying again in 2 more days. So I will let you know how many annoying, you-know-what people.
How many annoying children, drunk people, everyone sucks people. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm going to be sitting there with a notepad taking notes. You know, I might even ask their name and send it to Delta and be like, you need to ban these people from your flights because they're ridiculous.
Seriously. Or, we just won't fly anymore.
And I think that pretty much covers it. I mean, I think that's all the people that we legitimately hate at the airport. And hate is a strong word, and I don't really think that we should be using it. But no, we hate you. You need to go somewhere else. You need to leave.
Or travel by boat or something.
You know, just fix yourself, and then everybody else will like you, and then there will be
like, does your 2-year-old really need to go to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower? It's not going to remember that.
Trust me, yeah, that's a waste of $6,000 because your baby's not going to remember seeing the Eiffel Tower.
Leave it at home.
Just saying.
So.
Okay, I think that's good right now. Okay, bye.
Bye.